Okay, so Wilson, he like was buying a house. It was like that. I don't know if you've seen that Stupendium Animal Crossing music video, but basically he bought a house that was all old and gross. Then like there's a radio in the house, and it started talking to him. And I guess he just kind of like listened to the radio. I mean, I wouldn't listen to a random stranger's voice that I couldn't even see, but I guess the game takes place in like the 1920s, so maybe they were just a little dumber back then. I'll give him a C. Um, Pretty average backstory. He bought a house and he got caught by a radio. He got tricked by a radio. Um, Next is Willow. So Willow's whole deal is that she's like a fire starter. She was like getting chased by shadows. When she was a kid, when she was an orphan, which minus points for being an orphan. But yeah, as I was saying, there was also fun Easter egg. She also she like started the library on fire, and that's how one of the later characters got stuck in the Don't Starve world. So I'm gonna put her in D tier for the orphan thing. Next up is Wolfgang. He's a bit of a loser, at least I think. So his lore is that he was in a circus, but he kind of ruined everything when he got scared of a rat, which is really embarrassing. Actually, what a pathetic piece of shit. Anyways, as I was saying, then he ran into William Carter, or James Maxwell, and James Maxwell helped him out and helped him get stronger so he could escape the train that he found himself under. So that's Wolfgang. That's Wolfgang's lore. I think it's honestly pretty cute that he got scared, and I think it's pretty funny how he lost his job. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. Next up, we're gonna have to go with War Talks. Wait, no. So Wendy, her sister died, which is a massive L. But sometimes you roll with the punches, and that's what she does well. Her sister dies, and so she has her dead sister in the Don't Starve game, and that's kind of her lore. It's just that her sister is dead. Um, so it's pretty simple, but it gets the point across. So I'm putting that in B tier. Next is WX78. Do you like this image I found? Character who doesn't normally hold the gun, holding a gun, and he says delete this. I guess he just says die. Anyways, his lore is that he's like a person in a robot. Pretty derivative. I'm gonna put him in D tier. Um, if you're wondering why it says new at the bottom here, it's because I was making the tier list and I forgot to rename it to F tier. So that's F tier. Um, Anyways, continuing on. Wickerbottom, she's cool. I like Wickerbottom. I'm gonna put her in A tier. Her thing is that her library caught on fire because of old Willow down here, and Maxwell brought her into the constant and put all the books in her head. So that's the lore. Now that I say it out loud, it's not that interesting. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next up is Woody, who has no lore for some reason. I mean, his wife is an axe. His wife is his axe. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. His wife is his axe. Um, when he got his character rework, like everyone else got like lore shorts for his character reworks, he didn't. So we learned nothing about him or why his wife is an axe, because his wife is an axe. I'm gonna put that guy in F tier because, I mean, what even? His wife is just an axe. That's like the extent of his character. I mean, I guess he's Canadian. Next up is Wes. He easily goes in F tier. Also, the whole French thing, I can't get over it. Next up is Maxwell. Maxwell's an interesting thing because he's got the most lore out of any character probably. He's got the whole he made the Don't Starve world, or at least he brings everyone to it. Um, my main question about him is why did he do that? Like, why did he do that? He brings everyone into Don't Starve, but like, how come? He's just evil. That's his thing. I mean, me when I bring a bunch of people into a hellish landscape because I'm bored, I'm gonna put him in C tier because pretty interesting lore. He like plays with shadows and shit, and he was a magician. But why did he? I don't understand his motives. Next up is Wigfrid. Her thing is that she's just like an actor, and she plays this character, and she doesn't break character for the entirety of the game, and that's like her thing. And she's in the constant because Maxwell told her world could be the stage. And I'm gonna put that in A tier. I think that's pretty cool. Weber's a tragic one. He was like a little kid. He got hit by a spider. Well, the spider like tried to eat him, and they got fused. They got fused together for some reason. None of the other spiders can fuse with people. So I don't know why that happened. The spider fused with him. It doesn't really make any sense, but he's really cute, and I love Weber. Then he got chased out by his parents because he was a fucking spider person, and I guess you can accept that. I guess the implications was that Maxwell then came in and brought him to the constant. For some reason, I don't know what he wants. Why does he do that? What did he need Weber in the constant for? Who's next? Warley. Warley's a sad one. Warley's grandma is suffering from Alzheimer's and/or dementia. So that's it. He used his food to help his grandma remember things again. Which, if I'm being fully honest, Winona's next character, her lore is that she's the sister of the dark monster who's named Charlie, and she controls the shadows or something. And that's why Winona gets a free hit from the dark. It's because she's sisters with the dark monster. Let's see, I don't know where to put her though. Winona, she got into content when her factory was set on fire, probably by Willow down here, and she tried to save her boss, I guess, but then Charlie came out of the portal and sucked her into the portal, and also you can't forget about the lesbian relationship she has with that brown girl. It's very much implied to be a lesbian relationship, even though it's not explicitly stated. I'm gonna put her in. We'll put her in F because of my homophobia. Okay, so Wormwood, he's really cute, but he has literally no lore. I mean, I guess the moon made him. He was made by the moon. That's the extent of his story. So I'm gonna have to put that in C tier because there's nothing really to work with or talk about. Same thing to go with Wirt. I mean, she's a merm and she hates pigs. I will bring her thing forward because she's my favorite one because she's so cute. But no, there's literally no lore to work with there. Next is going to be, I believe, Wartox. Where's Wartox? Here's Wartox. Wartox's lore, he was with the Krampus, and then he objected to the kidnapping of a child, and then he killed the Krampus and absorbed his power, and then started voring hounds or something. Now, it's a pretty admirable goal. I'm going to put him in S tier. I don't like how this is, like, squished so you can't really see the image, so I am going to I'll put this over here. You know he's in S tier. Wait, hold on. Yeah. You know he's in S tier. Who's next up is Warley. Ooh, Warley. I hate Warley so much. He's my least favorite one. I'm gonna put him in F. Okay, if we're doing the logic I did before, I'd put him in C because he also has absolutely zero lore. He's a scout guy, and the only reason why he's in the constant is because he runs into a radio, and the radio kidnaps him. Which, if the shadows can just take people by listening to the radio. Maxwell could have just done that the whole time. I don't know why he had to like do these little deals with people. But I mean, yeah. So that's Twirly. I'm gonna put him in D tier because I dislike him and his lore is stupid because he has none. Next is Wanda, and she also does not have a lot of lore, but she is a very interesting character. She's got the clock thing. The shadows are hunting her. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this character, and I'd love to see more. And so that is my Don't Starve Together lore tier list. If you want to take a screenshot of this, send it to your friends. Alright. Yeah, alright. Bye.